Are you the greatest of all time?
Prime
Yes.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes, you are.
Built different. Why I'm saying this, you will get to know when you listen the story. So listen the story till end to know what really was Prime Ronaldo. So let's start. Under the blinding lights of the stadium, the world held its breath. 80,000 voices erupted, yet it felt as though time itself had paused. In the middle of the field, alone in his focus, stood one man. Cristiano Ronaldo, eyes sharp, muscles taut, chest rising and falling with controlled fire. He wasn't just a player about to strike the ball. He was a force, a phenomenon, a man who had become the embodiment of obsession. Prime Ronaldo was not born with effortless perfection. He had forged it. Each sprint, each goal, each drop of sweat was built on years of sacrifice. Every scar, every bruise, every early morning spent running laps or practicing free kicks became part of the mosaic of greatness that defined him. While the world saw the glory, he had lived the grind. And in those years, he became more than a footballer. He became a standard, a benchmark for what relentless ambition could produce. At Manchester United, the Premier League was merciless. Every match was a war. Every defender, a challenge. Every fan, a critic. They tested him. They doubted him. They mocked his flair, his step-overs, his audacity. But Prime Ronaldo thrived under pressure. Every tackle, every harsh word, every sneer from the press became fuel for his obsession. He trained like no other. Long after the stadium emptied and the floodlights dimmed, he remained. Practicing shots, perfecting free kicks, running drills that others would consider punishing. The gym, the pitch, the weight room, they were his sanctuaries. He visualized every scenario, rehearsed each play in his mind, and pushed his body to respond in ways that others could not imagine. Every movement, every stride, every sprint was honed to perfection. By 2007, he had become unstoppable. A storm on the wings, he accelerated past defenders with a speed that seemed unnatural, his dribbling unpredictable, his finishing deadly. Fans no longer laughed. Critics no longer scoffed. Ronaldo had evolved into something greater than mere skill. He was precision, power, and purpose personified. The 2008 Champions League final against Chelsea showcased him at his peak. The rain-soaked pitch in Moscow was unforgiving, but he rose above the challenges. Every leap, every strike, every decision was executed with clinical precision. He scored a header that would become immortal in football history. The match went to penalties, tension gripping every player and fan. Ronaldo's first shot was saved, yet he stood tall, composed. Moments later, fate intervened. Manchester United lifted the trophy. Ronaldo fell to his knees in the rain, tears mingling with the water soaking his jersey. A boy who had conquered the world. By 2009, Real Madrid acquired him for a record-breaking transfer.
First of all, the massive breaking news today. It happened around 9:30 this morning. Manchester United announced they've accepted a world record bid of £80 million from Real Madrid to sign Cristiano Ronaldo.
Of course, it's a great challenge now. The people know my dream is to play in Madrid. This is the life. This is my new house, my new club. And I'm gonna
Spain
give 100%
became
for
his
this club.
new arena, a stage for the theater of his brilliance. At Madrid, Prime Ronaldo transcended. Every season, every match, every goal became a performance of perfection. 50-goal seasons, hat tricks, records shattered. The boy from Madeira was no longer just a player. He was a legend in motion. Every celebration, arms wide, chest out, eyes blazing, was a declaration. I earned this. I am here. I am unstoppable. unstoppable. His rivalry with Lionel Messi turned football into mythology. Every clash, every goal, every trophy contested was a story of two forces pushing each other beyond limits. But Ronaldo never allowed comparisons to dictate his focus. His obsession was singular. To be better than yesterday, to be faster, stronger, sharper than the version of himself who had walked onto the pitch the day before. Even as age crept in, he adapted. Sharper, efficient, deadly. The body sculpted through discipline, diet, and training. The mind a fortress of mental every detail meticulously executed. Every inch of improvement mattered. Prime Ronaldo's style was a blend of athleticism and artistry. He could explode past defenders with blistering speed, yet also glide into positions that required intelligence and vision. His free kicks bent reality, his volleys were poetry in motion, and his ability to read the game elevated him from talent to genius. Every movement on the field was a statement of intention, precision, and mastery. Records fell before him. Goals once thought unreachable became milestones. Matches once deemed unwinnable were transformed by his will. And yet, he remained hungry, insatiable. Every season, he pushed himself further. Every injury was a challenge, every setback, a lesson. Nothing could break the rhythm of a man built from obsession. At Real Madrid, he became the centerpiece of history. Champions League campaigns saw him rise repeatedly, performing when the stakes were highest. Each goal, each decisive moment, was a testament to years of preparation. His rivals feared him, teammates revered him, fans worshipped him. But Ronaldo's drive was not fueled by fame or adoration. It was fueled by a refusal to be ordinary. Training sessions were legendary. Hours spent perfecting technique, rehearsing shots, sprinting until muscles screamed. Off the pitch, he lived a life of discipline. Diet, rest, recovery, visualization. He understood that the margin between greatness and legend was measured in millimeters, seconds, and decisions made when no one was watching. Prime Ronaldo's mentality set him apart. He approached football not as a game, but as a test, a war, a canvas upon which to etch his legacy. Every movement, every sprint, every strike was executed with intention. Mistakes were lessons, failures were fuel, and every moment on the pitch was a declaration of purpose. His leadership was undeniable. Even when injured, even when challenged, he inspired teammates. He led by example through work ethic, discipline, and unwavering belief. His presence alone elevated those around him. Younger players watched, learned, and aspired to match the intensity he brought every day. Every goal celebration, every record-breaking moment, every trophy hoisted was not merely personal triumph. It was proof of the power of obsession. He had transformed talent into dominance, skill into art, and passion into legacy. Prime Ronaldo's impact extended beyond the pitch. He inspired generations to chase excellence relentlessly, to refuse complacency, and to embrace discipline as the pathway to greatness. His story is a lesson in focus, sacrifice, and relentless ambition. When people ask what made him special, the answer is simple. He never stopped chasing the version of himself that was impossible to ignore. He never accepted limits. He never allowed mediocrity to creep in. Every sprint, every dribble, every strike reflected a mind and body aligned in pursuit of perfection. Even as trophies accumulated, records shattered, and accolades poured in, his hunger remained. He did not play to be remembered, he played to be better. Every match was a challenge, every goal a statement, every season a continuation of a journey that began barefoot on the streets of Madeira. Prime Ronaldo was not just a footballer, he was an idea, a standard, a force of nature, He proved that greatness is not inherited, not given, not random. It is earned, forged in the fire of relentless work, unwavering belief, and unyielding discipline. He inspired millions to chase the impossible, to defy limits, and to embrace obsession as a virtue. His legacy is not just in goals or trophies, but in the mindset, the discipline, and the relentless pursuit of excellence that defined every moment of his career. Cristiano Ronaldo, the boy who became a man, the man who became a legend, the legend who became an idea, a symbol of what happens when talent meets obsession, when discipline meets ambition, when a dream refuses to die. Even today, when he steps onto the pitch, the world watches, not just a player, but a phenomenon. Every sprint, every kick, every leap, every goal, a reminder that greatness is not a gift. It is a choice. It is a commitment. It is Prime Ronaldo. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell icon to watch more videos like this and to never miss out on any of our videos.